favorite, beautiful, and blessed. I pray that you guys are busted and disgusted, highly favored, handsome, beautiful, and blessed, staying focused, positive, and productive, making sure that y'all feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. I pray that y'all are feeling rich, wealthy, and healthy. I pray that all of you guys have a hedge of protection over your individual bodies and the vehicles that y'all traveling in, giving y'all grace, mercy, longevity over y'all individual bodies, the vehicles that y'all traveling in, whether it's land, air, or water, making sure y'all get to and from y'all journeys to y'all destinations gracefully. How's everybody? Is it good morning, good afternoon, grand rising, afternoon, grand evening, good evening? What parts of the four corner of the earth are you in? What are you doing? How are you spending your Saturday? You know, I want to rest because I had a busy last 2 weeks trying to advocate, these finances and shit. And I wanted to rest today, but I can't. I have like some domesticated shit to do. Like I need to cut my grass. I need food shopping. I need household shopping. I need to mop my floors. And I need to fold up my rags and towels that have been sitting for a couple days. So, I have domestic shit to do. And I really want to rest today. Because Saturday, I believe that Saturday is the Sabbath day. And I really want to rest, and do some of this shit tomorrow, but I got some shit that I want to do tomorrow too, so I'm gonna do some of this shit. But what y'all doing? I ain't gonna say I'm just getting up, because I've been up for a while doing little tedious shit around the house and shit like that, or whatever, little shit, trying to do little shit with my plants, with little water and prayer they hanging on to, you know what I'm saying? So I've been up since about 8, you know what I'm saying, trying to make life great and shit. And then I'm just finally sitting down dreading going outside. I hate going outside, y'all. I hate it. I'm dreading going outside, but I know I have some important things that need to be done. And I really just want to rest, because I've been out here working like a Mexican for the last 2 weeks. That's a Jamaican, Haitian, and Mexican. So yeah, I've been working out like a Mexican. I think that's why I got the little accent, because I am out there working hard like the Jamaicans, the Haitians, and the Mexicans. So I call it Mexican because that's what I am. I'm a fucking Mexican. Because I'm out there working hard for the money. And ain't a damn thing funny. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all doing? Motherfucking YouTube been trying to fucking shadow ban me. It ain't been trying to show my lives. It ain't been trying to show my motherfucking videos and shit like that. Because I don't really think that they like that I be trying to wake you niggas the fuck up, But I'm here to spread the motherfucking word. You get what I'm saying? And this shit is like a Truman Show. Y'all gonna see it through me. Understand what I'm saying? Because I am Blanche Monroe, and welcome to my motherfucking show. Make sure y'all follow the skits, because that bitch is funny as shit. Check out the music. It's on all platforms. Got new music coming out. That motherfucking Black Smoke and Mirrors is dropping soon. They almost done with it, and I am so excited how it sounds. So Black Smoke and Mirrors will be dropping soon, the first single off of Not That Kind of Crazy album. Then of course we got PFA. Make sure y'all follow my brother and shit like that. I know y'all probably like, where is your brother? Where is he? Yeah, he'll be around. Okay, but until then, y'all go follow his page at Brandon Jones. Okay, on everything. Make sure y'all follow me. You get what I'm saying? If you want to get the natural treasure products, the hair oils and the lotions and stuff like that, follow me on Blanche_Monroe on IG, and then Blanche Monroe on Facebook. But again, we just here to walk it, thrive, and strive in my truth. I'm here to share my childhood traumas, generational curses, the narcissism shit that I experienced through all out my life. You get what I'm saying? And I wound up in a narcissistic ass relationship. It was scary, y'all. It was horrible. I was in hell for real. And I had to use the Lord to come pull me the fuck out. So I'm here to share that shit with y'all. It's in my music and it's on my skits. And I'm just dropping one gem at a time. I'm Big She-Bro, just putting on one cape at a time, trying to say you motherfucking niggas and you hoes. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But I ain't your God, I ain't your savior. I'm just dropping gems and how the shit working out for me. That's all I'm saying. But how y'all doing? And I'm rolling my blunt because I didn't have a blunt today. Normally I have a blunt when I first get up, but I felt like it was going to slow me down. And being that I was up relatively early today for whatever odd reason it was on a fucking Saturday, knowing I didn't really have too much shit to do but some domesticated shit with my home. You get what I'm saying? Look through household shopping, look through food shopping, shit like that. I was up. And I was trying to force myself to go back to sleep, but I couldn't force myself to go back to sleep because my body was like, bitch, get up. We don't want to lay here. So I went out and did a few things. Now I'm back taking a break until I'm ready to go out and do another few things. Hey, Jax! I pray that you're staying focused, positive, and productive, and you have a hedge of protection over your individual body and the vehicle that you travel in, making sure that you get to and from your journey safely, giving you longevity, grace, and mercy over your life. Hi, I'm Blanche. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the skits. I just dropped one. You get one. That wasn't the one that I wanted to drop. I want to drop the one that I did with the because y'all know I love my Blanchalities. Y'all know I love the personalities. I have to give emotions because I feel like everybody go through a set of emotions. When you go through one fucking problem or you be in one fucking situation with a person, you have a fluster of emotions. So your mind tell you one thing, your heart tell you another thing, your fucking spirit, your soul, your spirit and your soul is the same. So they tell you a different thing. Your ego be like, nah, bitch, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. And intrusive be like, yeah, bitch, let's go. We gonna go. We going to jail or hell. We gonna go. And heart be all over there like, no, I just want to live a rich girl life, you know? I'm just like a rich girl trapped in this broke body, and I just want to, like, I don't know what you bitches is doing, and I can't even call ego a bitch because she don't even know what she is. She wants to be a boy, but she don't like boys, so we just call her Shem. You get what I'm saying? And spirit never fucking talk to us, but we respect her because she's holier than thou, and mind just thinks she knows every fucking thing, so heart is always panicking. So I wanted to give y'all a skit from the Blanchalities, but because I take those skits so personally and the point of views have to match up, I want to do that one over. So I just gave y'all that one because people really be thinking that you being petty when the fuck all you doing is figuring out pattern recognition. So I gave y'all that one because I'm not a petty person, but sometimes I be wanting to be motherfucking petty and spiteful, but this little heart of mine just like the light to shine, and I be like, I can't do y'all how y'all did me. And plus the entity, this father, this spirit, the holy one that I follow, he ain't gonna allow me to do no shit like that because I'm more scared of him than the people. I be like, they wrath ain't worse than his. So I be like, you know, I just get on my knees and I pray and I be like, Lord, get him, because I know your wrath is worse than mine and I don't want to get my hands dirty. So yeah, I can be fucking petty and I can walk in my dark side like every fucking body else do too. But I know after this, all of this illusion is gone and this body no longer exists, I gotta answer for that shit somewhere else. And I don't want to answer for that shit because where y'all think y'all going, y'all ain't the fuck going. Y'all better go read the book of Enoch. When you fucking die and get buried, bitch, you're going to jail. It's jail, it's cells, it's columns. Ain't nobody in fucking heaven right now. So yeah, I try not to be petty. And I try to be conscious, fully aware of how my motherfucking actions is going to affect motherfuckers around me and how I'm doing things to make sure, like, trust me, like, sure, I be wanting to motherfucker hurt some hearts and some souls, and I know I can, but I choose not to because I know I got a higher person to answer to, and he gonna get me. He is nothing that nobody on this earth can do to me that's going to be worse than what he do to me. So I feel like when you realize, when you're in tune with pattern recognition and you mirror somebody back, or you reflect back what the fuck they showing you, or you tell them about they self, or you motherfucking get deep down and you just start being calling shit how you see it, not dressing it up, not wrapping it up, not hitting with the, well, I think you can change, well, you know, I think you could be, well, you think, no, start calling motherfuckers out by their name, because the scripture tell you to call these motherfuckers out by their motherfucking name. So when you sit up here and be like, nah, motherfucker, you're a liar, you're a manipulator, you're a fucking deceiver, motherfuckers think you being petty, and it's like, nah, I ain't being fucking petty. I see the patterns, bitch, and I'm tired of you trying to fucking play me. Fuck out of here, dickhead. So I put that one up there for the people. I ain't, you know, so I just feel like if you ain't ready to motherfucking, you know, you go within, because remember, everything within is without. If you ain't ready to challenge your inner, I'm talking about your deep inner pettiness, I would suggest motherfuckers to stay the fuck away from me, because I got a motherfucking pettiness that's so motherfucking embedded and so motherfucking deep down, they go down to the pits of the motherfucking hell, that I just got the green light that I'm allowed to do it and use it because it's justified. You get what I'm saying? I read in scripture and it said that I'm allowed to do certain things. You get what I'm saying? Because Yahushua was flipping tables for fucking less. So I'm allowed to call these motherfucking weird ass people out by their motherfucking name. So that's why I put that shit up on there. So go check out the skit, y'all, because people be crazy. They act like you motherfucking, that's why the album is called Not That Kind of Crazy. Let me go to I'm trying to get my YouTube up on here so I can talk to y'all, because the light be fucking me up over there. So let me Let me pull y'all at, because y'all know I like talking to y'all. But yeah, so my point of views, my skits and stuff really be going, I'm thriving and striving in my truth. And, I'm here to take y'all on a journey. I had therapy in 2 weeks, y'all. I thought I had therapy on Thursdays and I didn't. She making me wait. She said, you can do it. She making me wait till the 23rd, y'all. I don't know if I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We gonna see how this new gap, you know what I mean, go. But yeah, I don't have therapy until the 23rd, so I will share with y'all how that goes. Hey Christy, I pray that you have a hedge of protection over your individual body and the vehicle you traveling in, sweetheart, making sure that you get to and from your journey safely, giving you grace, mercy, and longevity. Thanks for being here. I pray that you subscribe. You don't have to try. You don't have to try. You can. You don't have to try. You definitely can please him. You get what I'm saying? He ain't expecting you to be perfect. He's expecting you to be real and authentic and strive and thrive in your truth. That's what he wants you to be. He ain't asked you to be perfect. So you don't got to try. Just do. You get what I'm saying, baby? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. Wait, we going to call you Art. We gonna call you, because I'm gonna fuck your name up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna slaughter it. It's gonna be fucked up. So, hey, Art, I pray that you have a hedge of protection over your individual body and the vehicle you traveling in, making sure that you get to and from your journey safely, giving you grace, mercy, and longevity. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Carter, thank you for being here. I pray that you have a hedge of protection over your individual body and the vehicle that you're traveling in, making sure that you get to and from your journey safely, giving you grace, mercy, and longevity. Like, thank you guys for being here. I pray that you guys go subscribe, check out the skits. I'm funny as shit. Check out the music on all platforms. Got videos, visuals here, new music dropping. Album called Not That Kind of Crazy. I'm giving y'all 15 songs plus a gospel song called God Is Real, because I've been sitting on this gospel song for 3 years, and I think it's the perfect time to put it out, especially out of all the surreal and real and unreal and all the shit that I just been experiencing and all the downloads that I've been getting. I'm like, oh, this nigga is real. Let me get my shit together and I gotta tell the people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. You get what I'm saying? I'm just here to share light, life, love, high vibes, good energy while I get high. That's all. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you want to stay vegan based when you smoking your tree, you go get them Blazing Susies. I can't do it like my brother. He be like, Blazing Susie. I don't know. Blazing. I can't get it. But go get them Blazing Susies. You understand what I'm saying? And they vegan. They vegan, they good, and they pink. That's why y'all be over here thinking I be smoking fucking cigarettes and shit like that. Although last week I was smoking some cigarettes, and during this healing journey, I've been smoking a lot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I've been dibbling dabbling with the motherfucking cigarettes from the time I was going through the narcissistic shit about, like, you understand what I'm saying, up until now, because my nerves, one thing about a healing journey, trying to regulate your motherfucking nervous system, that shit is the hardest thing I think a human being will ever have to do in life. This far, I'm 44. I have never found something so strategically, cringingly, painfully harder to do than to regulate your nervous system. When I say when your nervous system is fucked up and discombobulated and you gotta recalibrate it, that shit makes your motherfucking body hurt. And oh baby, don't be a motherfucking empath. Please don't be an empath. Don't be that. Cause now you an empath with a fucked up regulated nervous system that you gotta recalibrate it, bitch. You gonna be absorbing motherfucking energies from the third motherfucking world and beyond. You gonna feel everything. You gonna feel your shit, they shit, his shit, her shit, the motherfuckers around the corner. You be picking up so many shit and you be like, why am I internal? And your motherfucking nervous system, like my shit, I had to like take a break from y'all. I had to take a break from everything because last week my nerves was so fucking bad that my fucking shit was tightening so bad that it felt like if it tightened anymore, my fucking spine was going to snap. That's how, like, it was hurting all up in here, and it hurt it right here in my chest. Felt real hard, like I was gasping for air, but the bitch still had that L though. I was like, it's kind of hard to breathe. But we gonna get high though, cause this is the only thing that's relaxing me. Go get me one of them magnesiums, P. Like I was over here popping motherfucking magnesiums like they was motherfucking Xannies and shit. And I don't even pop pills, y'all, but I will take me a good vitamin and I will take me a good motherfucking mineral, because I'm a firm believer. Y'all know I don't just be up here sharing you know, the herbs and, you know, eating healthy just to fucking talk out the side of my motherfucking neck or talk out my ass. No, this is really my life. Every now and again, you know, I dibble and dabble with processed food, fucked up low vibrational foods, but it's all about in moderation. For the most part, the mass majority of my diet is healthy. These last 2 months, I had a whole bunch of energy still like festering and chaotic, so I didn't really get time to really like sit down and clean my slate. So I was still kind of eating healthy, eating fucked up, eating. I was just on the go. I was just like, hey, we living on the limb, like we just winging it around this bitch. But I'm very big on dieting. When you have a healthy diet and you have fruits and vegetables and you have minerals like such as sea moss and all the minerals and vitamins in your body, I am a firm believer that there's no amount of medicine in this world that can heal your body than the natural things that you can put in your body. And I am a walking testament of that, from healing my own kidneys, reversing something that was getting ready to plague my liver, reversing everything that was collapsing with my UTI, UTI tract, because that's the whole tract. Y'all be out here thinking y'all getting urinary tract infections, and there's a whole system in that before it leads up to the motherfucking UTIs and the bladder infections and shit like that. I really had to learn the fucking body. So if you're new here, make sure you scroll down to them lives where I be sharing, you know, herbs, the natural stuff. That's why we got Natural Treasures. That's where my lotions and my hair oils came from, because going through a narcissistic situation and then just being like my nervous system shutting down from dealing with shit since I was a kid, and then getting in that relationship and it doubled down on everything. That shit sent my nervous system, it sent my nervous system this way. It sent my trust, it threw my trust in the trash. My trust went straight back to hell. Like, fuck all these people, they disappointing. My motherfucking nerves went that way. Like, bitch, we out of here. We don't even trust you no more, because you ain't even motherfucking defending us. And then my mind went over here and was like, bitch, I know you lying. I know you fucking lying. You know what I mean? And my heart was like, bitch, I'm scared. I'm scared. Shit, not thinking right. And then the little girl inside me was like, this bitch done abandoned us. I know you fucking lying. So that's why I was in therapy and shit like that. And I'm a firm believer that magnesium regulate all that shit. So if you having anxiety, if you need to relax your muscles, if you need to get sleep or anything like that, take magnesium glycinate, okay? Magnesium glycinate is a natural mineral that helps release the hormones in your body, such as serotonin, so that you can, you know, serotonin, melatonin, dopamine. Like, it gives you a balance so that your nerves, it regulates your nervous system. So I was popping motherfucking magnesium glycinate, like it was motherfucking pills while I was lighting the blunt. My chest was hard and I was like, I can't breathe. My daughter was like, you want a bag? I was like, no, fuck them bags. I'm a survivor. Lord, I need you to restore the air in my belly. I start saying Yahweh, 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 because they said that was his breath. Every time you say his name, that was his breath. So I was up here praying hard like Yahweh, Yahweh. So I had to go in deep prayer, deep meditation, because woo, Lord, the entities, they was fucking with me. Hey, Shanna. Hey, we gonna call you C. We gonna call you C. And Shayna, thank you. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all check out the skits. And I pray that y'all have a hedge of protection over y'all individual bodies and the vehicles that y'all traveling in, making sure y'all get to and from y'all journey safely, giving y'all grace, mercy, and longevity. You get what I'm saying? Through your destination. Because, you know, it's hard out here for the pimps. You know, the evil people are just coming anywhere. The forces that be is like dibbling down on motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Especially the people that want to just be like, I'm light, love, and energy. It's like the motherfucking negative forces. These motherfuckers is out here like the agents. They remind me of the agents. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I've been saying it the last live. These motherfuckers is out here like the agents in Matrix. You get what I'm saying? Or like that little motherfucking spirit that was motherfucking, if anybody is my age and y'all seen the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington, go watch it because it's a good movie. Because they put all the shit in the movies. Y'all just don't be paying attention. You understand what I'm saying? And they think that they not going to get in trouble because karmatic universal law is that you got to tell the people what you doing to the people before you doing it to the people. But the scriptures say that's deceitful. You get what I'm saying? And that's a trick. And the people that's, you know, in power is going to be like the first people to get judged. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, so they got to tell you. So they put it in everything for y'all to see. It's just that, you know, I think that when the times come, they won't stand in front of the Most High and be like, well, we told the people. It ain't our fault they didn't know. You know how manipulative and narcissistic that sounds? It ain't our fault they didn't know when they knew they didn't even program your mind to know this shit. It ain't our fault that they know. And the Most High gonna look at them like they the fuck crazy with a motherfucking purple hair and boogies hanging out they motherfucking nose and say, drag their ass off that cliff. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all know y'all was doing dead motherfucking wrong when y'all was out here deceiving the people. So y'all better open up your eyes and open up your ears. That's why I always say at the beginning of my songs, look, listen. I'm not just saying it to say it. Look, listen, because listen, this shit is out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, just like, that's why I suggest y'all to read the book of Enoch. I feel like they should, let me roll my blunt, man, because I ain't trying to take y'all to church today, because y'all know what I'm saying, we supposed to be having fun and shit, because y'all know I'm a little rough around the edges, I'm a little, you know what I'm saying, a little ghetto, a little raspy side. So don't get up on here judging me, judge your fucking mom, okay? Judge yourself, stand in the mirror, look at yourself, and stay self. Do I like me? Because some of you motherfuckers don't like yourself, and then y'all want to come on here and have an opinion or something shit to say about me. Don't fucking judge me. You get what I'm saying? And don't get on here talking about no goddamn King James when you don't know nothing about the nigga but the Bible he wrote. Do you know any other books he wrote? Do you know anything about the nigga lifestyle? So don't tell me nothing about him. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about no shit that you heard somebody else saying. You ain't gonna read the shit for yourself. When scriptures say, read the shit for yourself. It say that several motherfucking times. Give a man eyes who want to see. Give a man ears who want to hear. It says that shit, but y'all listening to Pastor, and Pastor is leading y'all straight to motherfucking hell on a handbasket because he teaching from tradition, not from law. Y'all better start reading this shit for yourself. I'm telling you, get the Ethiopian one because it don't they don't have no scripture missing. They got all you see how many books my shit say. It got the 88 too, and they got the other 6,000. It got the book of Enoch in here. Let me tell y'all something. I'm on Enoch right now. Let me tell y'all something. See, I be reading my all my Bibles is very highlighted because I be reading some shit that I gotta remember, so that way when I gotta step upon the motherfucking debaters, the ones who want to tell you some shit, I make sure I got certain shit highlighted so I could be like, he said the word was sounding true. What the fuck is you talking about? It's right here. You get what I'm saying? But y'all better read the book of Enoch. And the reason why I say people need to get the Ethiopian Bible because it won't be no contradictions. When you just read in the 88, yeah, it look like it's hypocritical. It look like it's contradictions. It look like it's all over the fucking place. But that was to trick you. That was that's why they did that. You get what I'm saying? So you could be like, it's a lie. It contradicts itself. Just like if I would suggest anybody go to the Bible Museum out in DC, it's like on the cuff of DC and Maryland or whatever. It's right near the White Houses and all that shit. But I would suggest y'all to go to the Bible Museum because when you go to the Bible Museum, starting at the 9th floor, you work your way down. Some people tell you to go up, but they was telling me like, nah, you want to work your way down. You work your way down. You're starting off with the beginning of the Aramaic language, the Hebrew dialect, what they call the Father, Yahweh, Yahshua. You're starting from there. This is in the Bible Museum, and they work you down all the way down them levels and show you how the shit is in plain sight. I'm talking, first of all, they got literature. They have a area for literature, like books, all your children's books, all your novels, like all these great writers. Let me tell you something. Narnia is one of my favorite fucking cartoons. Y'all know I like the color because y'all see me put it up on here. And yes, I watch cartoons because they put this shit in there too. Narnia is my favorite fucking cartoon because I am like a whimsical unicorn sliding down a motherfucking rainbow. Yes, brother, if you watch it, I'm still going into a pot of glitter and it's not gold, bitch. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I'm her. That's how my mind goes. And I used to love Narnia because I'm like, damn, the mind is so magical, and they walk through the closet, and I wish we can really do that. Do you know the interest for the literature is the Narnia fucking closet? And at the top of the entrance, it says they put it in everything. And when you walk through the door, it's all these fucking books that you've probably read in school. I'm talking about from Disney, Dr. Seuss. It's all these books, and they're showing you how they put the shit in the fucking literature. They go into entertainment. They go into TV. They go into everything. And I have videos and shit if y'all ever want me to share some of the shit. But they have a whole section where it's for entertainment, music, any kind of genre of music, fucking all the art, Every last one of your fucking artists that you're fucking breaking your neck and spending your last check on, I'm talking about from Balenciaga to Gianni, Versace to all the top name brands, they all had places in the entertainment section with their artwork and the fucking clothes that they make and how they're putting the shit in plain sight. Motherfucking, they was showing how it's all in the government. They have a section where it's the jail cells and it's the political parties, and they show you how the Most High is in everything. And they tricking you and making you think that he ain't real. But they say the greatest trick that the devil ever performed was making you guys think that he wasn't motherfucking real, that he didn't exist. So I'm just saying, so before y'all start debating and shit like that, and y'all want to hold on to what you do not understand and what you do not believe, I would suggest y'all to get the book of get this Bible. The Ethiopian Bible is nothing taken out. You got all the missing scriptures, like Enoch for once. They don't want you to read the book of Enoch, and I'm gonna tell you why they don't want you to read the fucking book of Enoch. Because when you read the book of Enoch, that shit open up your mind to a whole new world. It really opened your mind up to like, damn, this shit is really like the Matrix. Like, damn. So you mean to tell me what I'm thinking, what I feel, what I think is what I'm getting? The shit that I'm teaching y'all, Enoch is sitting here saying it. It's like, you really are, this shit is really like a made up motherfucking illusion, and you really gotta see her. So boom, right? Let me tell y'all why I say y'all motherfuckers think y'all be putting on them church. Oh, they in a better place. No, they ain't in no motherfucking place, because ain't nobody in heaven. Heaven is empty as fuck right now. The only people that's in motherfucking heaven is the motherfuckers that was there when the shit was created. You get what I'm saying? The angels. Ain't nobody worthy enough to go to the motherfucking heavens right now. That shit is empty. Let me tell you what Enoch said. He's seen by motherfucking Uriel, Raquel, Raphael, and all these other angels they ain't never told us about, right? So, but I knew about Uriel because they put him in a lot of movies and stuff. Like, they put him, Michael, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Raquel. They're always in the main movies, but they're heavily in the book. So boom, right? You know what I'm saying? He said he was like one of the first people that got taken up in his whole body to see what was really going on. Now, mind you, they told you Jesus only did this shit, but if you read scripture, no, it's 7 of them motherfuckers. They got taken up in whole body form because of their belief, what they believe. It wasn't that they believed that they were God. They knew they were a God because God resided in them because of the connection. They knew that the connection and the relationship that they had with God, that his power, his 5D power was definitely restored in them, and they were able to perform a trick outside they motherfucking self because of what they believed, and they felt it in their heart. They could believe it all day long, but if they didn't feel it in their heart, then they were not going to get the power. That's why they tell you some of these preachers be leading y'all to hell in a handbasket, and that's why the Most High judge you by your fucking heart, not what you do, not what you say, because anybody can get up here, preach. Anybody can get up on the stand and say any motherfucking thing out their mouth, but the Most High know your heart. Some of these motherfuckers be up here preaching and don't believe it. That's why when they was on that mountain and that girl was sick and shit, and Peter couldn't perform the trick and shit, and he was getting mad, and they had to go get Yahshua, and Yahshua was looking back at them, mad at them, at the disciples, and they was like, well, why we can't? Well, why? They looked at Jesus, but I call him Yeshua because that was his name. No, J was created back in them days. They was like, why we can't do it? And he looked at them and was like, because y'all don't believe. And they thought they could lie to him. And he like, no, we believe. He like, no, y'all don't. Because if y'all believe, y'all would be able to do the same exact thing that I do. You got to feel it in your heart. So the Messiah, Yahshua, Jesus, he wasn't saying that he was God. He was saying that he is a God because God was performing through him, using his vessel through him. So y'all take that for how y'all try to understand it yourself. But anyway, however, there's 7 other people that got taken up in whole body form because they believed. You get what I'm saying? They just disappear. You get what I'm saying? And and the closest disciple was Mary Magdalene, and they don't want to teach you why the Most High favored her the most. Yahshua favored Mary Magdalene the most because she really embodied the love frequency, which is Corinthians 13. You get what I'm saying? Parables are us. Parables are the people. We are the parable. The stories in the book are fucking metaphors to get you to understand the science and the math behind it all. The stories in here are nothing but other experiences to get you to understand, so you can see the comparison and the relation and the patterns of how you in your today's life is experiencing some of these same similar problems, and how the Most High will show up for you. But you gotta believe. So boom, Enoch, you know what I'm saying, he go up to the heavens. Now it's levels to this shit. You get what I'm saying? It's different levels, and each level get worse and worse. It ain't the heavens, it's like the place you go after you die and shit. It's getting worse. And he like, each level I go to, the shit gets worse and worse and worse. You got fire over here, you got the fucking lake of fire over there, you got cells. First of all, when people die, you know what? I'ma just read it to y'all. Y'all want me to read it? I'ma read it to y'all. Cause y'all going to jail. Stop putting them people on church on them shirts talking about something. He in a better place now. No, the fuck he not. No, he not. They sending them niggas to jail. And I just really want to get this out here to y'all people, because y'all be thinking y'all going places, and y'all be sitting here thinking y'all know the Most High, and he be telling y'all to get your house together, which is yourself, your body, and everything that's going on around y'all. And y'all be like, oh no, he gonna have grace. Oh no, the Lord knows my shortcomings. The Lord, yeah, he knows, but he also gave you a blueprint. That's what the Bible means. It means blueprint. Let me see. Let me see. It means basic instructions before leaving earth. That's what the Bible means. Basic instructions before leaving earth. Okay? Because you're not an earthling, okay? You're a luminary, like a light beam. You get and you manifest yourself in this human body, and now you're going through this stuff. But I'm gonna just read it so y'all can get a good idea. But make sure y'all go get the book of Enoch, or go get the Ethiopian Bible and read this shit, because ain't nobody going to heaven. Ain't nothing in heaven right now. It's serious things that you got to go through before you even get to heaven, and ain't nobody going to heaven until everybody on this earth is dead and judgment day comes. Other than that, you just sitting in the cell. That's why it says, this is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will be glad and rejoice in it. That's why he tell you to find joy in your heart every day, because where you going is nothing. It's really nothing. That's why he say find joy. Be grateful for what you have. Don't worry about what you don't got, because where the fuck you're going, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. And they have a place for the redeemers. Like, you know, I just pray that I wanted the people to get my spirit right, to be where in the column that is for the elect and the righteous, because the people that's going to be like trying to redeem themselves in jail, that shit going to be hard, because you ain't got nothing to ride off. You ain't got no scenarios, you ain't got no pictures, you ain't got no people, you ain't got nothing but a jail cell just trying to redeem yourself. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all better start reading. But I'm gonna start right here. It says, let me see where I want to. Okay, so we're going to start when he was talking to Uriel. It says, then I said, for what sin are they bound? And or what account have they been cast in here? Then said Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me and was chief over them, and said, Enoch, why do I'm gonna read it to the basic understanding, because it's like thou is, he is, here is, horus. Like I'm like, but so we just I'm gonna try to read it in the best of, you know, to give it to you all the best that we all can understand. So it says, Enoch, why does thou ask, and why art thou eager for the truth? These are the numbers of the stars of heaven, which have transgressed the commandment of the Father. Me, you understand what I'm saying? The angels, the transgressors, and the stars and stuff, they the ones that keep the fire burning, because they went against the Most High. Okay, it says, and are bound here till 10,000 of years. Where the hell would say heaven is at? So if you die today, you still sitting there for 10,000 years. You know how long fucking 10,000 years is? 1,000 years is a day to the Most High. You know how long that is for us? Child, y'all better get the plan. You know what I'm saying? This says 10,000 years, the time entitled by their sins, are consummated. It says, and for thence I went to another place which was still more horrible than the former. And I saw horrible things, a great fire there which burnt and blazed, and the place was cliffed. Because in the other text, he was explaining how the earth was flat and the fire went off and when you look down, it was like the great abyss. It was nothing down there, and you just seen fire, just yeah. So it says horrible than the former, and I saw horrible things, a great fire there which burnt and blazed, and the place was cliff as far as the abyss, being full of great descending columns of fire. You got columns of fucking fire where you're going to be placed, right? Then let me see what you're saying. That you're gonna have to start there, baby. You're gonna have to start there. You start at Amazon. That's where I had to start from. Start at Amazon. It's a little bit this one is a little bit more trouble. What I will say is certain books like Enoch, it will repeat itself over, like so. Like for this scripture, it'll start saying things over because the book of Enoch was written in like Roman numerals and stuff like that. So it'll give you like chapter 1, the number, and then chapter 1 with the Roman numeral, and then it'll say what it says in chapter 1, and then it'll say it again in the Roman time, but it'll keep going down. But just start there. You're gonna have to start somewhere. Again, I'm a firm believer, no rock get left unturned. Pray, seek. In scripture, if you read scripture, you know he said, seek and ye shall find. So start there and keep praying that he just revealed the truth. And you know, like if you know, like I know, the Most High going to lead you wherever the fuck you need to go for the truth. So yes, I got mine off of Amazon thanks to my sister. She was so amazingly and blessed me with this. But start there. It is a good. It's a good one. It's a good one. So it says columns. Descending columns of fire, neither is extent or magnitude could I see, nor could I conjure. It says, then I said, how fearful is this place, and how terrible to look upon. Then Uriel answered me. One of the holy angels who was with me said unto me, Enoch, why hast thou such fear and afraid? And I answered, because of this fearful place, and because of the spectacle of pain. And he said unto me, this place is the prison. Okay? And he didn't say no motherfucking heaven. He said this is the prison of the angels. And here they will be imprisoned forever. Okay? That was just for the angels. So if the motherfucking Most High, and Lord forgive me, you know I don't be trying to curse and stuff like that, but some of these people is ghetto and ratchet and they don't be understanding, so I gotta give it to, I'm a good storyteller, so I'm just trying to get the message across in the best way they see fit, hear, and understand. Forgive me, no disrespect on your name. But if motherfucking Most High says, if he not fucking with the angels, and they are immortal, like they're, you know what I'm saying, like they live forever, they are before us, they got tricks and magic powers and they can do all this. If he got a prison for the angels, who the fuck do you think you is as a human body? Man, y'all better start to listen. Y'all better stop being out here being petty, motherfucking spiteful, and motherfucking, you understand what I'm saying, coming up against people that ain't fucking bothering y'all going to jail in hell. So again, he said it's a prison. He said, and they will be imprisoned forever. That was the angels. You get what I'm saying? And you two, don't go fucking with my shit, because y'all hate when I be dropping them gems and shit. Y'all be throwing my shit out in the glitches and them clutches and shit. Don't be giving me the numbers and the views and shit. Motherfucker want to sit my shit to have long time processing. Stop fucking with my shit through the algorithms, YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, it says, and thence I went to another place, and he showed me in the west another great and high mountain, and I heard, and of hard rock. It says, and there was in it 4 hollow places, deep and wide, very smooth. How smooth are the hollow places, and deep and dark to look at. Hold on, because this is where it start going like G2, G5, G this. And I got, it says, and there were 4 hollow places and deep, and it start repeating itself, of them were dark. Okay, so 3, it says, then Raphael answered of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, these hollow places have been created for this very purpose, that the spirit of the souls of the dead should assemble therein. Yea, that all the souls of the children of men should assemble here, and this place have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment, till their appointed period, till the period appointed to them, till the great judgment comes upon them. Did you hear what? Let me read that back for the people in the back who don't like to fucking understand, because y'all keep putting these people, oh, they died, they in a better place. Oh, I know he in heaven. There ain't no fucking body in heaven. They sitting in fucking jail, okay? So it says, we gonna go back. It says, and there was in it 4 hollow places, deep and wide, very smooth. How smooth are the hollow places, deep and dark to look at? And there were 4 hollow places in it, deep and very smooth. 3 of them were dark and 1 bright. And there was a fountain of water in its midst. And I said, how smooth are the hollow places, and deep and dark to view. Then Raphael answered, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, these hollow places have been created for this very purpose. The spirit of the souls of the dead shall assemble therein. Ye that all the souls of the children of men shall assemble here, and these places have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment, and until their appointed period, till the a period appointed till the great judgment comes upon them. I don't know about nobody fucking else, but I've been in motherfucking jail before, and jail ain't no motherfucking fun. So you mean to tell me that I gotta be on earth, deal with this shit, then die, and go to fuck the jail? Bitch, y'all crazy. I'ma find me some motherfucking joy. And I don't give a fuck if the joy is only thank you for waking me up today. I'ma find a reason to be fucking happy, because if this is the only place where we get to experience happy, and then I gotta wait 10,000 more motherfucking years to get to heaven, bitch, y'all better get your souls right, because he said we going to jail after that. Now let's explain what these columns look like. Let's explain what the fuck these columns said they gonna be. Y'all better get y'all motherfucking souls right. So it's and again, I ain't perfect, okay? I'm a motherfucking sinner just like y'all, but I'm trying to get it right because I'm scared of the Lord, okay? So it says, I saw the spirits of children of men who were dead, and their voices went forth to heaven and made suit. Then I asked Raphael, the angel, who was with me, and I said unto him, and this about to shock y'all motherfucking mind. I said unto him, this spirit whose is it, whose voice goes forth and make suit? I saw the spirit of the dead man making suit, and his voice went forth to the heaven and made suit. And I asked Raphael, this is where it started repeating itself, because remember, I got 5. I got the Bible version 5, and then it goes to like GG 5 and something like that, okay? So that's the other Bible that I got to get, the one where it's like G5, A5, C5, all that stuff. So I got to get that one. But for the person who said they were scared to get the Ethiopian Bible off of Amazon, no, get it, because here it is. They're putting both versions of it into this one, and I got this one off of Amazon. So it says, but it just repeats it better. It says, I saw the spirit of a dead man making suit, and his voice went forth to heaven and made suit. And I asked Raphael the angel, who was with me? And I said unto him, the spirit which maketh suit, whose is it? Which voice goes forth and maketh suit to heaven? And he answered me saying, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel. This is the spirit that went forth Abel. He said that was Abel's spirit. How long the fuck Abel been dead? And if Abel asked who was favored by the Most High, if you go read Genesis, he was the favorite of Most High. If Abel ass is sitting in a motherfucking cell making suit, who the fuck do you think you is? What heaven you think you going to if Abel? You gonna be sitting right next to motherfucking Abel trying to make soup. The fuck? It says, the spirit, it says, let me go back. It says, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel, whom his brother Cain slew. And he makes his suit against him till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. So Abel's still in the cell to this very day making suit that his brother and all of his seed be annihilated. And most of us, if you go back to Genesis, a lot of the people that was you know, the Nephilim and all them, that was Cain's seed. Because see, what y'all fail to realize is that when Cain got put out, you know, when Adam and Eve got put out, you know, the paradise, the Garden of Eden, there were people that lived outside of the Garden of Evil. Adam and Eve was not the first fucking people. Eve wasn't even Adam's first wife. Lilith was. But Lilith didn't want to listen to Adam because she felt like, I'm your fucking equal. We were made from the same soil. So nigga, I'm not submitting to a motherfucking thing. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm my own thing. And then, you know, Adam was in a garden by himself and he was like, Father, this woman won't listen to me. She won't obey me. She won't. And so the Father gave Lilith a choice. Either you want to sit in the garden and obey him, or you could step out into the wilderness. And Lilith chose to leave. She didn't want to, if she had to listen to a man, she didn't want to be in there. And then there was Eve, created from Adam's rib. You get what I'm saying? But he had a first wife. So there were people who fucking lived before Adam and Eve. That's how Cain was able to create a whole motherfucking civilization when he got banished and was trying to hide from his brother. Y'all better go read this shit yourself, because the pastors and them ain't teaching you this shit, because they leading you to hell in a handbasket. So anyway, however, and that's why the Bible say, give thee ye eyes and ears and seek if they want to hear. And it tells you to read this shit for yourself. Let me see what else y'all saying. Hey, Tawanda. I pray that you have a hedge of protection. I already dropped the gem for you. Hey, Beauty and the Beast. Hey, girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, girl, I pray that your week was going good and stuff. And you having a good Saturday. And you got to have your protection over your individual body and the vehicle that you traveling, making sure that you get to and from your journey safely, boo-boo. Hey, girl. I'm just trying to tell the people that they going to jail when they die. Because people think they going to heaven and they be on the shirts. You know, you be seeing the people on the shirts and they be having like the stairs up to heaven when it ain't even no motherfucking stairs. Because they tell you everything that's going on. You know, they be having the stairs and all this stuff, and they be having it all pretty, and they be like, you know, and they be having the little doves and stuff, and they be like, well, he's in a better place now, you know. Well, we just know he's in a better place. No, he died and went the fuck to jail, because it say it right here. He ain't in no better place. Actually, in a worse place than this was. This is the best as it's going to get until you get to heaven. And you got a long time before you get to heaven. You're not dying and going straight to heaven. The Most High don't even fuck with us like that. He don't even like us like that. You get what I'm saying? That's why he sent us Yahshua. You get what I'm saying? Because Yahshua, Jesus was the one that been advocating for us. Because, you know, before the first great flood, he was done. He was over. He was like, man, fuck all the people. I don't even like these motherfuckers. Y'all was right. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, Yahshua had to step in and be like, no, they don't know how to pray to you. They don't know how to let me go down and advocate for them. So it was like a whole meeting that took place, you know what I'm saying, before Yahshua ever even came down decades and generations later. Like, he was already up in the realms discussing and shit before he was ever even born. Like, listen, let me just go down to the people, because they don't even know. Mind you, it's not one God, it's three of them. It's three that makes up one. That's why you get the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity. Because it's speaking right here, it says, and then I said, with the righteous one, the holy one, and the high one, they are fucking three that make up one. That's why I be like Elohim and then us. And then like, who the fuck is us? It's telling you. Read the shit for yourself. So it says, all right, let's get back to it. It says, and he answered me saying, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel, whom is his brother Cain slew. And he makes his suit against him till his seed destroyed from the face of the earth. And his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. Then I asked regarding it, and regarding all the hollow places, why is one separated from the other? These are the spirits. Remember that he down there talking about why the dead people separated. These are the fucking souls after they die. He said then, and remember, it's going to repeat because it's giving me the regular text and then it's giving me the actual text that it came from. It says, then I asked regarding at the hollow places, why is one separated from another? It says, and he answered me and said unto me, these three have been made that the spirits of the dead might be separated, as such a division has been made. For the spirits of the righteous, in which there is the bright spring of water. So remember, he said it's 4 columns. So the spirit, the column for the righteous, the dead spirits that were righteous, their column have a spring of water and light. It says, as such has been made for sinners, when they die and are buried in the earth and judgment has not been executed on them in their lifetime, here their spirits shall be set apart in this great pain till the great day of judgment and punishment and torment of those who cursed forever and retribution of their spirit. So okay, so now the column, so you see that's the second column. We explained the first column. The first column is for the people who was righteous and believed they got light. That's the only fucking column down there that got light and water. The righteous, the people that believe. They ain't even get to heaven yet. They in motherfucking jail too. You get what I'm saying? The only thing they got is light and water. Okay? We went to the second column. The second column was the sinners. He said they gonna be in great pain and they gonna be set in punishment and torment. That's what they gonna be doing in their column. Okay, so the punishment and torment mean you gonna be playing out your fucking regrets in your head, or whatever the fuck you was doing that you knew in your heart of hearts wasn't right. You gonna be living that shit out for 10,000 years until Judgment Day. Okay, so then it says, and it says forever and retribution for their spirit. So your spirit is the retribution. You gonna pay with your fucking soul. You get what I'm saying? What you couldn't pay for out your motherfucking mouth, when you didn't apologize, when you didn't repent, when you didn't, no, you ain't never getting out. Your spirit is going straight to the column and you gonna pay with your fucking soul forever. Okay? It says there he shall bind them forever. That's what he said. That's jail. Okay? It says, and such a division has been made for the spirits of those who make their suit, who make their disclosures concerning their destruction when they were slain in the days of the sinner. So the people who got murdered and was killed unjustifiable, you know, like all these senseless killings, all the setups, when people be getting set up, like them motherfuckers is down there till today. Y'all think they energy is dead? No, it say they down there making suit. They still praying against the motherfucker that sent them, that killed their ass. It says, what it say right here? It says, and such a division has been made for the spirits of those who make their suit, who make disclosures concerning their destruction when they were slain in the days of the sinners. So them motherfuckers is still down there praying. So that's why I tell y'all, energy don't never die. Only the shell die, the body. So the motherfuckers that's out here doing the killings and they done killed some motherfucker body, them people still alive. They down in jail praying for your downfall and your motherfucking demise. Okay? So then 13, it says, such has been made for the spirits of men who were not righteous, but sinners. Meaning y'all didn't believe in God at all and y'all was still sinning. Okay? Who were complete in transgressions. You know, that's for the mockers. The motherfuckers be like, God ain't real. He ain't. And y'all still be out here doing fucked up shit. It says, who were complete in transgressions, meaning being complete and fucking putting debt on people, meaning being complete and harming people, being complete and totally comfortable in the fucked up shit you were doing. That's what that means. You were complete in being a fucked up individual. And it says, and of the transgression, you were complete in being a fucked up individual and the fucked up shit you was doing. And it says, they shall be companions, meaning the fucked up shit that you was doing to people and the other motherfuckers that was doing fucked up shit, y'all gonna be sitting in the same cell doing fucked up shit to each other. And guess what? Y'all can't even kill each other, because right here it says, and of the transgressors, they shall be companions, but their spirits shall not be slain in the day of judgment. So y'all gonna be sitting there going through motherfucking hell, and y'all ain't even gonna be able to kill a motherfucker this time, right? It says judgment, nor shall they be rise from thence. So y'all gonna be sitting there going back and forth with the same motherfuckers, living a loop and a motherfucking pattern. And the only thing is, y'all ain't gonna be able to kill the motherfuckers. Y'all gonna create your own motherfucking demise. That's why in Proverbs it says the plot and the plan and the schemes that you plan and plot for yourself, for your neighbor, you are setting up for yourself, because y'all think this shit stop when at this body. That's what y'all really think. Y'all really think the shit stop at your body. No, it's telling y'all still got retribution to pay with your motherfucking soul. Y'all better wake the fuck up. I don't give a fuck what y'all call it. Energy, spirit, soul, vibe, all that shit is all in here. And he's trying to get y'all to understand through the stories or whatever of how math, science, spirituality is all the fucking same. It's all the same principality. It's just a different lane going to the same fucking direction. Y'all better open up your eyes and your motherfucking ears. So let's go. It says, and y'all won't be raised from there, so y'all gonna be down there forever. It says, then I blessed the Father of glory and said, bless my Father, the Father of righteousness, who ruleth forever. It says, and he answered me, these three have been made that the spirits of the dead might be separated, and these divisions has been made for the spirit. Oh wait, it's going to repeat a few times. And these divisions has been made for the spirits of righteousness, in which there is a bright spring of water. And this has been made for sinners when they die and are buried in the earth, and judgment has not been executed upon them in their lifetime. Here their spirits shall be set apart in this great pain till the great day of judgment, scourgings and torments of the accursed forever, so that there may be retribution for their spirits. So you're gonna pay with your soul. There he shall bind them forever, meaning you're going to be bound to that shit forever. You get what I'm saying? And these divisions has been made for the spirits of those who make their suit and who make disclosures concerning their destruction when they were slain in those days of the sinners. And this has been made for their spirits of men who shall not be righteous, but sinners who are godless, and of the lawless they shall be companions. So the godless and the lawless, y'all going to be sharing the same cell together. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all gonna be putting each other through hell, and y'all gonna be doing that forever and never and never and never, because he ain't giving y'all a chance to reincarnate, because he do his you can redeem yourself down here. It says, but because you're gonna be going through all that, you ain't gonna be able, your mind gonna be going, because you can redeem yourself up out of here, because it does talk about that. But y'all gotta get it and read it yourself. It says, companions, but their spirits shall not be punished in the day of judgment, nor shall they be raised from thence. So meaning, like, your spirit just gonna stay there, and y'all just gonna torment each other, and then when the day of judgment come, y'all ain't even getting judged. Y'all just gonna be bonded to there, and y'all just gonna stay there, and then that's where y'all gonna be, and y'all not gonna get raised from that shit. Okay, so he ain't even judging y'all. The godless and the motherfucker, what he say? The godless and the lawless, he ain't even judging y'all. He leaving y'all ass right in motherfucking jail, and that's where y'all gonna spend eternity at. Y'all ain't even worthy of the fire. And the fire was the worst part. That's sad. It says, be rise from thence. It says, then I blessed the Father of glory and said, bless thou, Father of righteousness, who rulest over the world. It says, from thence I went to another place, to the west of the ends of earth, and I saw burning fire which ran without resting, and paused not from its course day or night, but ran regularly. And I asked, saying, what is this which rests now? Then Raquel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered me and said unto me, this course of fire which thou hast seen is the fire in the west, which persecute all the luminaries of heaven. He said luminaries. What the fuck is a luminary? Y'all know what the fuck is a luminary. Y'all not dumb. It's something that lights up. You are a spiritual being. Y'all better get y'all shit together. This why I don't be. So when motherfuckers be out here doing me dirty, for all the motherfucking the people that been stalking me, for the nut ass nigga in the back that had motherfuckers stalking me, and all motherfuckers that was trying to run down on me, and all the motherfuckers that act like they couldn't show up for me. The reason why I take the high road, because of that shit right there. I ain't scared of a motherfucker that walked the face of this earth. Y'all bleed just like the fuck I bleed. If the Most High is with me, who can be before me? The reason why I motherfucking don't get my hands dirty, and I be like, you know what, I'ma just go pray about it, because I know prayer works, and I know his revenge is better than any fucking thing that I can ever imagine. I can promise you, anybody who ever did something to me ain't walking the fucking face of this earth happily ever after, and just nothing ain't happened to them afterward. I can promise you, anybody who ever done something to me, trust me, it showed back up in their life, whether it came through their motherfucking family, their children, their finances, their fucking car, their house. It showed back up. Trust me. It showed the fuck back up. It showed back up in their families, their friends. It showed back up. They got that shit back 10 times and 4. So that's why I be like, you know what? I'm gonna go pray, because I know my prayers is the best revenge. I know once, and it says it in the Bible. It says, don't let a righteous one or a praying one curse you. Don't y'all be thinking like witchcraft, that shit is in there. And it teaches you how to use your motherfucking power. You can use the gods, you can use Yahweh's power the same way they out here writing curses and witchcraft. You can use Yahweh's power the same motherfucking way, and it'll reverse every motherfucking curse and witchcraft a motherfucker ever sent back to you. But here's the fucking kicker. When it gets sent back to them, it gets sent back 10 times in full because it said it in the Bible. And all you got to do is write it down. You got to learn how to write it in fucking cursive on paper and use Yahweh's name. That shit reverse right back to them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to jail. Y'all better get y'all shit together. I'm sorry. Y'all better get y'all shit together. That's why I be over here praying. You get what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I'm not going to no grave. I'm not going to no dirt. I'm not putting nobody in the back of the refrigerator. I'm going straight to the Lord. I'm going straight to the Most High. Because he the creator of all that shit. He the creator of all of this. All of it. Like even crystals. They tell you how the crystals work in the motherfucking Bible. They was on a high priest breastplate. Like, let me tell you something. First of all, when a motherfucker do witchcraft, they gotta go to Book of Psalms. The motherfucking seal the deal. The Book of Psalms is part of the fucking Bible. Like, let's preach. Let's talk about it. Y'all wanna play? Y'all better get y'all souls together, because he ain't saying nobody was going to heaven. So stop saying they in a better place, because they not. They in jail repenting. They in jail trying to ask for forgiveness. They in jail, you know what I'm saying, trying to ask for the motherfucker who killed them. So the motherfuckers who damn running down doing drills, know the motherfucker that you sent down to the motherfucking columns is praying for your downfall. Still to this day. Y'all think because y'all can't see their face and see their shell, they not praying. No, it just told y'all what they doing. They down there making soup on you. Y'all better get y'all spirit right with the Lord, man. Because this shit real. This shit, they put it in the movies. The shit is really like everything has to do with it. Math, science, everything has to do with it. Everything, which as within is as without. As above is as below. What you think, what you feel, what you see is what you're getting. You're literally creating, like, you're literally, yeah, y'all better, hey, Miss Martinez, hey, boo-boo, how you doing, baby? I pray that you have a hedge of protection over your individual body, making sure that you traveling to and from your journey safely, giving you grace, mercy, and longevity over your life. You know what I'm saying? And I still ain't roll my blunt, because I be getting a little hype when I be trying to teach y'all, because I just be wanting a word to get out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Thriving and striving, like, and you know, it tells you, even like for all them little things that was happening to me last week, like it tells you in scripture that those things, like when you start believing, you start renewing your mind and training your mind to think one type of way, to stay on high frequency. Scripture tells you that he said the weapons shall be formed, but they not going to prosper. Meaning you going to have negative shit, negative influence, negative people, negative things come up and come up against you and try to make you fall off of the frequency or the vibration that you're on. It's going to show up all day. Adversity is going to show up in your life, because he said it's going to happen. But the thing is your mind and your heart strong enough to believe, all right, even though this is what I see, this is what I see. And although I see this, I'm going to walk by faith, because my faith is bigger than what I see. My faith is going to annihilate all that I see, because I'm walking by faith, not by sight. I know what I see is a fucking illusion compared to what my faith is telling me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you think people tell you write it there and put it on a vision board, because if you keep seeing it, that's what you want. This is fucking science, y'all. This is mathematicals. Let me tell you something. The way frequency vibrates off your body, it's like you really got a grid around your body. It's like a bunch of shit, a bunch of little circles, a bunch of protons, neurons, it's like really around your body, and they rotate one way, and they have different little lines. They go around, they rotate. One, as soon as you put a thought out, one from each circle gets sent out into the universe. Gets sent out. You get what I'm saying? You have ways and shit. So when you're really thinking, as within is as without. When you thinking, it starts right here. When you start thinking in your head, you start putting it out. When it starts sending those vibrations out, you really start pulling and attracting what you want. You start being in alignment. When you take your focus off of that, that's when you start getting everything else that you don't want, because you're too busy focused on the problem and not the fucking solution. They taught you this in Doctor Strange. They taught you this in the Matrix. This shit is real. Like, you get what I'm saying? They say it to you every day. Motherfucking write it down. Speak it. Yeah, put it on a vision board. It says it in the Bible. Speak those things as if they were. You think it. You speak it out. That's what it is. That's law. This is law. This is what motherfucking Nikola Tesla, fucking Albert Einstein, this is what they were all trying, man. The parable is us. The stories is a fucking metaphor. You are a frequency. You are a spirit having a human fucking experience. Everything, math and science and all this shit has to do with everything. Y'all better open up y'all motherfucking eyes. They giving you stories that you can relate to get you to understand, because the Most High really think we dumb. And we really are. He really think we're dumb compared to the architect. The arc is fucking you. You, architect, the architect, the technology that you're fucking peeping. Man, y'all crazy. Make sure y'all check out them skits, because y'all probably think a bitch is crazy. I ain't crazy. Not that kind, anyway. And I ain't gonna stay up on here with y'all too long, because I gotta go get me some fruits, herbs, and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Because I get burnt out getting downloads and trying to teach people, and I be here for to replenish myself. So I'm going to get me some herbs and some fruits and vegetables and stuff, and some households. Because I don't need no household stuff, but I need some little bit of stuff for like hygiene stuff. I like the bulk shop. I like the bulk shop, so I don't like the run out stuff. So I do have some domestic things to do, but I haven't been up on here with y'all for a couple days, and I think I only came on here once or twice, but that's because I had to get back to me. You get what I'm saying? I was starting to spread myself too thin, and you get what I'm saying? Y'all see, I have a bunch of plans, and I've been knocking them down. I've been knocking them out the way. I've been knocking these motherfuckers down. You get what I'm saying? And the Most High been bringing everything through me. You get what I'm saying? So I had to take a step back, because I was really tired this week, y'all. It wasn't nothing going on. I was just so overwhelmed with how the Most High is showing up in my life, because y'all know I'm going through a healing journey. I only been broke up for like motherfucking 4 or 5 months. Shit, life ain't easy over this bitch. It's been hard. It was a little, let me stop, because y'all know I don't like to put words in. It was a little different. You get what I'm saying? It was a little different. I went from being a well taken care of woman to I got to do everything my motherfucking self. I was like, hey. But the good thing is I work from experience. Before I got into my 10-year relationship, I was a single parent for 17 motherfucking years, holding it the fuck down. Okay? So the things that showed up in my relationship was really a fucking add-on. You get what I'm saying? Like extra shit. So therefore, the 3 years that I had to spend preparing to get out of the relationship, I just learned how to put myself back in routine. You get what I'm saying? While I was in a relationship. So when I came out of the relationship, it was a little easy. It was a little smoother than what I thought it would be, trying to get back into my old pattern and my old habit. But 10 years is a long time to get accustomed to like moving differently and stuff. So I did get used to being comfortable. I didn't work like about 7 of those years. I resigned from my job in 2019. Then COVID hit. Of course, most people know that I'm an educator. So I resigned from my job in 2019. Then COVID hit. Then once COVID hit, when it was time for the kids to go back to school that first year, they were doing online school. I was asked to be a stay-at-home mom, the first 2 years. And everything was cool. But now looking back on that situation and knowing what I know now, and I wish I would have listened to like some of the people when I was talking to them, and they was like, girl, don't let no man take care of you. And I ain't never had a nigga take care of me. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas do things, show up, pull up, and rise to the occasion. But I'm talking about a bitch where I was ready to dangle and swing my feet like this. I'm like, bitch, y'all tripping. I don't know what y'all talking about. My man. Bitch, I ain't gotta do nothing. He take care of everything, bitch. Even that shit down to my hips and my drawers, bitch. You see these braces? Jeez. Girl, my arms, my wrists was dangling. But I didn't realize that was crippling me. I didn't realize that was crippling me. I didn't realize that being in a narcissistic relationship, being with a covert narcissist, because it's like 3 different kinds of narcissist people, and then you have people that just carry the traits, the patterns and shit like that. And if you are in a narcissist situation, I would say go get therapy, because that ain't your first narcissistic experience. You got into it because you were familiar with it, and it started somewhere in your childhood, and it started somewhere with your family. You just became familiar to it, and that's why you were okay with it, because you thought it was normal, and it's not. Okay, so that's how most people get trapped in narcissistic relationships. So I didn't know nothing about narcissism. I didn't even know that was even, I didn't even know what the fuck narcissism was. It was like, it wasn't until 2023 when I started really identifying with the term, because one thing about me, I do have education in psychology. I'm very aware and very alert of like patterns and things. And it was like, I didn't have a term, I didn't have a name for it, but I just knew something wasn't right. I'm like, this shit ain't right, this don't feel right, like something ain't right. Like, this is like, it's a lot of, it's not no consistency, it's no persistency, it's like a lot of contradictions, it's a lot of lies here. Wait a minute, I feel like some things ain't right. Like, it just all the whole time just never felt right. It always felt like there was a secret, a lie. It just never felt like we were one. I can always feel the division. I can always feel the separation. I can always feel this is me and this is you. This is mine and this is yours. Like, I can always feel it, but it was an illusion wrapped around it so heavy to make it look like we were as one when we really weren't. So it was like when I first started learning what the fuck, I was confused. I was like, I started going to my therapist. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This shit is weird. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of sociopath, but it's not quite that, because nigga ain't killing nobody. It reminds me of a psychopath, but again, the nigga ain't motherfucking running around like a maniac and he ain't killing people. Like, it was so many traits on the spectrum. I'm like, it's like a bipolarness, like the hot, the cold, the fucking silent trait. Like, it was just so much going on. And I had learned, that's when my therapist started explaining to me what it was. Like, hey, are you familiar with the term? And I'm like, no. She's like, that's most people are just starting to realize what's going on. This been going on for years. They just starting to make people aware of what the pattern is and what it actually looks like. They should have been put this out 10-20 years ago, because a lot of people will understand, like, their families and shit like that, and a lot of the relationships. So therefore, I didn't know that was like, a covert narcissist. Like, that's a strategic tactic to dismantle you. Like, they don't want you to have more than them. Like, they are very insecure people. So it's like, to be financially, if it's something that's going to give them power and control and leverage, they're going to find a loophole to, like, snatch that from you or snatch you away from that, so they can maintain that control. And in my situation, at first, it was like the money was like the thing, like, that was control. It was like, first it was like, in the beginning, it was like, oh, you don't need me because you don't need my money, you're real good. But because after a few years, it was hard. Like, when I got off of parole and shit, because I was on parole, y'all, it was embarrassing. I was shot. I was on parole. That shit was embarrassing. I was like, I'm too old to be going through this shit like that. But the nigga was a cheater. You know what I'm saying? And I was just, every time I turn around, I had to fight a bitch. I'm like, I don't even like fighting. Like, I mean, I could put him up. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind fighting. A bitch got hands. But is this really necessary all over something? Like, y'all can have a nigga. And I've always been like, get a nigga back to the world. You get what I'm saying? And it was just a bunch of lies. So it was like, when I was trying to put my life back together in the midst of the relationship, I was being kicked very hard, being kicked, being ridiculed. The verbal abuse was fucking horrible. The mental abuse, like, the shit was just so, like, the shit that I experienced in that relationship, I have never experienced in no other relationship. Like, the shit to this day sometimes still blow my mind. Like, the shit is really fucking far-fetched. Like, some of the shit I can't make up. Like, when I write my book, I'm putting it in. Like, because the shit is like, you ever been in an experience and then something happens to you, or somebody do some shit and the shit blow your mind, because you be like, wow. First of all, I never thought you could do that to me, but wow. I didn't even think people could do shit. Wow, this shit. Like, that's how I spent the last 7 years. Like, wow, this shit is unreal. I can't make this shit up. But this is real. This is real. So, when it started being known in the relationship that I was having a hard time getting a job after I came off parole, and then my credentials was a little fucked up, that became the control in the relationship, because then it was made in that moment that now I do depend on you. And boy, when that nigga realized I had to depend on him, it was like tug of war. I was in here like, put him up, because it was like I was fighting for my life. I felt like Oprah on Color Purple. Oh, it's my life. I had to fight. You told her both to be me. That's how I wanted to talk to that bitch ass sister. You told her both to cheat on me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I really did, because I know a lot of influence was coming from that weak ass sister, but whatever. Because, hurt people like to hurt people, and they like to rub off their pain and sell their fucking tricks, games, manipulation, schemes, and lies. They pass it down to the people that they raise up. You get what I'm saying? And then they become, it just was weird. So, You know, it was a bunch of fly monkeys. So yeah, so coming out of the relationship, I was still trying to put my credentials back together. Coming out of the relationship, I was still trying to financially build myself up, because that shit didn't stop. Like, what the fuck I was doing in a relationship didn't just come to a fucking abrupt stop because the nigga was leaving. It was like, all right, no, now, but you gotta turn up the notches, because not only do you gotta put yourself back together, now you're responsible for all this shit. And don't get me wrong, I'm good at saving, I'm good at budgeting, because one thing for sure, two things for certain, my mom always told me, I'm saying, you never tell a nigga what you really motherfucking got, because men can sometimes be evil. Okay, they will fuck you over. Whatever a nigga do for you, it's extra. Okay, so I was always good at saving. I was always, you know, both of my parents, both of my mothers always told me, you know what I'm saying, always keep something tucked in case you gotta flee, in case you gotta run. You get what I'm saying? You never know how a man gonna change, you know what I'm saying? So through the grace of the Most High, I took certain things that my parents taught me. So I was able to have a little cushion to be able to, you know what I mean, stay focused, positive, and productive, and finish my credentials. But, you know what I'm saying, shit was a little hard. You know what I'm saying? It was a little hard. I mean, I was used to every day. My checks was being spent on weed and sometimes the school bill and sometimes other miscellaneous stuff. You know what I mean? But, you know, when a motherfucker forget who you are, and then they start making you forget who you are, like, it's a bunch of manipulations that start playing in that. So a motherfucker forgot that I pulled up with, like, motherfucking racks and accounts and all kinds of shit. But, you know, people don't remember your past. You understand what I'm saying? When you are no longer a benefactor or a beneficial to someone, to narcissistic people, you become disposable. So that's what happened in my situation. So that's why last week, you know what I mean, that's why y'all see me be like, I'm advocating for motherfucking school money, because my daughter really go to private fucking school and I need them bills. You get what I'm saying? But the good thing is I know some things about education, so I was able to put some letters and emails together to hit up the superintendent, to hit up, you know, different things to get beyond, you know what I mean, get in the system, because, you know, this is the system that I got degrees in. So, you know, there's a lot of things that was hitting me left and right. You know what I'm saying? I had to explain, you know what I mean, went up here and nailed myself to the cross about motherfucking public assistance. Yes, I want my motherfucking food stamps, and when I was getting ready to get my joint, they stole them. They stole them. And I was like, damn, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But through the grace of the Most High, every motherfucking thing that they took, I got it back in triple. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, you know, it's just life. I'm not up here just telling y'all stay focused, positive, and productive, and not going through the shit myself. No, last week was one of them weeks that everything just started hitting me real hard. You know what I mean? On top of me still trying to regulate and recalibrate my nervous system. On top of me trying to live everyday life. On top of trying to show up being a mother, a grandmother. On top of trying to show up for my clients. On top of still trying to chase my dreams. Not chase, but attract the things that I need to put my dreams together. And I got more than just, you know what I mean, being an entertainer. You know what I mean? I got all kinds of things that y'all see that I want to do. You get what I'm saying? Trying to, you know what I mean? I'm spread real thin that I was like, yo, B, stop. Fuck that, fuck you, fuck him, fuck her, fuck the people, fuck Facebook, fuck YouTube, fuck it all. Just go in the house and go to sleep. Just worry about you. So, you know, I'm learning to honor myself more. Like I told y'all before, I'm learning to honor my sleep. I'm learning to honor and respect my body. So when my body was like, no, chill the fuck out. Like, we ain't getting up here entertaining people today. Right now, we ain't getting up here and fuck a topic, fuck a skit. We worried about you today. How you feel today? And I was like, I feel tired, y'all. And they was like, and that's okay, you're allowed to, because you's a hard working woman. I was like, I know. And nobody see it. And then Self was like, bitch, I see it. That's why you deserve some rest. And I was like, you know what? You really is right. So I just want to get some pizza and a blunt and watch this movie that I've been trying to watch for 2 weeks. But because I'm spreading, you know what I'm saying? Self was like, and why can't you? And I was like, I don't know, because I don't got to answer to nobody but myself. And Self was like, and the fuck exactly. So go get your pizza, your blunt, and watch motherfucking movies. And then that's what I did, y'all. So that's why I wasn't up on here with y'all. Because I was trying to get me back together. I was trying to get me back together. And I was trying to accept the loss of some, you know, because, you know, when you lose certain people, certain family members and stuff like that, and certain friends and stuff, you know, there's like a grieving period, because they still be alive and you still gotta act like they did. And you be like, wow. So I just was going through a lot, You get what I'm saying? I had to recalibrate myself, but I did get up over here because I said I'm not going to hide in the shadows when it get rough, because that's not what a healing journey is all about. A healing journey is not all about just only showing y'all the glitz and the glams. No, a healing journey, this is like the fucking Truman Show. A healing journey is, y'all see the good, the bad, the dark, the light, the flaws, the imperfections, the, you know what I mean, the want to be perfections, because ain't nobody gonna be perfect, you know. So I just felt like, fuck it, I'm not gonna just get up here and just be like, hi guys, that's what because yeah, guess what I did today, and blah 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 blah, and just give y'all stories and topics. No, I was like, fuck it, let me go in here and tell the people what's going on. That's why I came over, like, let me tell y'all, they stole my shit, and I had a ticket that I couldn't pay, and that shit was racking up a bunch of dollars and shit like that, and they told me they was gonna put my boot on my car twice. Okay, that's why a nigga wasn't in the city. I was like, yeah, we ain't gonna fuck over the city for a minute till I wrap this shit the fuck up, because I need my shit to get back and forth to work. And then I got the little letter in the mail that was like, yeah, and I still got the letter sitting here. I wound up getting a letter, and it says, it has been determined by the above notice shall be withdrawn for all of the following reasons. Administrative decision. You know what I'm saying? They threw the motherfucking tickets out. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, God is real, God is real. He really real, really real. No matter what I do, it ain't about what I see. It's about the feeling in me. And God is real. That's my song. It's called God is Real. I played it for y'all the other day. It's getting ready to drop. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to fold this up because my sister told me put one in the car, because they ain't sent me one, they sent me two. And my sister was like, make sure you put one in your car, so when you come over to the city, you know how they be trying to play you. You don't want them to play you and shit. So let me put this in my wallet, so when they try to come out and be like, because, you know, when you get over in Philly, PPA don't be playing. That's why they burnt they shit down. Somebody, I pray nobody got hurt. I pray nobody got hurt. But, you know, the city is tired of PPA. They done burnt their whole headquarters down. They done set the whole motherfucker on fire. It was a revolution. Because if y'all know anything about parking wars, y'all know the city of Philadelphia hate PPA. They hate them with a fucking passion. And anybody that work for them, they hate them. So I guess it was like a big revolution, because they got tired of the 10, 15, 20 years of bullshit that PPA been putting them through. And somebody took their ass up there and burnt the whole building down. And then it was funny, because the day before I got the letters in the mails, I was making a joke. I was like, yeah, my ass can't even go to the city, because I can't park over there, because they might boot my shit. You know, they be quick with the shit too. They be real quick. I wanted to go get me some sage. I had to find me a whole new crystal store and a whole new sage store way the fuck out Paoli, PA, some motherfucking where, because I was like, yeah, my ass ain't going in the city. They gonna try to take my shit. I ain't got time for them. I don't even live in the city, so fuck them. They see me when they catch me when they can. You get what I'm saying? I was like, fuck that. We all around the outskirts, and this bitch start looking up other options, because bitch, we ain't going into the city till I pay this shit off, because they're not booting my shit. I'm sorry. Like, the most I was doing going to the city is I was pulling up and I was sitting in my shit. Hey, what's up? They like, you getting out? No, I ain't getting out. What's up? Come bring it to the, you all right? You good? Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? If I did get out, I was standing right next to my car. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, nah, I don't want to come in. Can you bring me some water? Fuck, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm getting ready to go home. Bitch live 45 hour away. I'm still going home, because I'm not leaving my shit out here, because PPA don't play. So it was crazy when they sent the fucking, we was joking about it, me and my sister, the day before, like, yeah, she like, yeah, because I got mad tickets. Remember, they was trying to, you know what I'm saying, she got her shit taken off. They booted her shit like 2 years ago. And within the hour, she got her shit taken off. I was like, yeah, I might have to call her if they try me, because I need to know the people to be taking shit off. You get what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to be, I be trying to be honest to the best of my abilities. I'm like, I'm going to have to call her. I don't want to, because it's wrong. But shit, this is wrong too. You get what I'm saying? And we was just joking about it. And surely enough, I came in the house. I checked my mailbox, because I always peek and shit. I be peeking. I don't clear my mailbox out every day, because I be like, oh God, I hate bills. You know what I'm saying? I be praying. If this is the junk mail, then it's all going to trash. I was peeking. I was like, damn, that's a lot of mail. Let me get it out. So I took it out and shit. And I seen PPA. I said, oh, here they go. Here they go about this motherfucking ticket. What, they done added another $50 to it. Now they threaten to boot it again? What the fuck they gotta say now? Because they know motherfucker got nothing on me. I was out here like Denzel, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Yeah, how you said you got me. Now these people, they down here fucking with me. You said any oppressor of me is an op of you. Get them. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm walking in the house. I'm like, you know what? I ain't even going to worry about this, because my Most High is going to handle this. I don't got time, but let me see what the fuck they saying. So I opened it up, and sure enough, it was that letter. I said, I know you fucking lying. I said, I know you not lying, because you said no weapon forged against me shall prosper. But bitch, do you see the miracles that's happening around here? Oh, child. God is real. God is real. He really real. And PPA don't fucking, they don't stop nobody's shit. If you from the city, if you know, PPA they don't cut nobody no motherfucking brakes. Okay, it's all fucking gas, and bitch, you're blowing up. Okay, no, when I said, God is real. Sometimes while you high blessings, I pray that you have a hedge of protection over your individual body and the vehicle that you're traveling in, giving you grace, mercy, and longevity over your life, making sure that you get to and from your journeys, getting to your destination. Are you talking about Kwame, the old school rapper that's only you can do the things that I do? I know I'm a little bit off tune because I'm trying to get it in my head. Only you. Are you talking about that Kwame? Because I don't listen to him recently, but I did just start following his pages because I do like him, and I didn't even know that he was still doing things, and I started following his pages like probably like last year sometime. So I started seeing a little few things of his stuff, but I guess because my algorithms and stuff is changing, like I rarely get to see a lot of people's stuff that I want to see. But are you talking about that person? If not, should I listen to him, and why? And why? You know, I would like to hear your honest opinion on why should I listen to it. Is that what it is, Kwame? So yeah, so that's what my week was about. Just taking a break, getting me together. Then I was learning things. Of course, I have more things, to teach y'all because I got mad downloads. But before I teach y'all, I gotta be, very strategic in what I teach y'all, because I gotta go to the Father, because some stuff I'm not allowed to tell people, and the majority stuff I am allowed to tell people. So I just want to make sure that I'm putting down on paper what I can reveal, because some stuff is just, you just gotta sit back and be like, that's interesting. Well, they didn't believe. I tried to tell them. You know what I'm saying? I tried to fucking tell them. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, I've been on here with y'all for, I want to say for about an hour. I have to go, probably an hour and a half. I have to go because I do have some domesticated shit that I need to do, and I need to get out and go on about, because I need them herbs, and I need them fruit, and I need some vegetables, because now it's like, it's levels to healing, it's levels to the journey, it's different phases that you're going through. Right now, I'm still in the phase of recalibrating my nervous system. This is the first time that I've been able to sit and the frequency that I wanted and needed to sit in to recalibrate my nervous system. This is the first time in a while that my nervous system has been study. So I'm learning how to navigate in my, my new nervous system or whatever. And now it's time to replenish my body. Now it's time to rebuild my energy back up, replenish my body, so I can get out here and hit the ground running, because my body was feeling a little malnourished, I was feeling a little famished, I was feeling a little weak because I was around here eating pizza and fucking french fries and a bunch of noodles and shit like that. I was not eating the healthy things, and I kept buying fruit, but I really wasn't eating this shit. They was just sitting there looking at me, and I was looking at them, and they was looking at me, and it was like, well, what the fuck we going through? And I was like, well, I don't know, because I don't really have too much appetite, but I need to get the 2211 herb armband, because I don't have it. I'm out here looking like I was about to fucking audition for a Thriller motherfucking scene. You get what I'm saying? So now it's time to nurture, my body. I was getting rest. I was relaxing. I'm just in a restoration phase. Restoring my body. So now it's time to put the minerals and vitamins and the things back in my body. So today, that's what I'm doing. Get out and about, get some things that I need. Of just grabbing a few little things that I need to build my health up because, you know, I was feeling a little weak. I need to get some more magnesium glycite. If you have problems with anxiety, you have problems with resting, you have problems with relaxing your muscles and stuff, get magnesium glycinate. It releases the natural hormones in your body. Is a mineral that you should be having any fucking way in your body, okay? You should have magnesium in your body anyway. It helps release natural hormones. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you're taking a vitamin because you need vitamins to absorb minerals. Minerals need vitamins to absorb. They need each other. So make sure you're taking a multivitamin while you're taking your magnesium, so your body can absorb it much better. I mean, you still will absorb it, and as much it's real easy on the stomach. If you don't have no food, your body will absorb it without, sometimes if you eat take vitamins or take minerals on an empty stomach, or even if you have something on your stomach, it could be a little harsh to your digestive system, but your body does absorb magnesium rather easily. You don't feel the digestion period. And it releases the natural hormones in your body, such as serotonin, melatonin, and dopamine, to kind of pull your nervous system out of that fight, flight, that cortisol, that, you know what I mean? It releases a little cortisol, like it just gives you a balance to relax and regulate your it sends out it fucks with the neurotransmitters. That's what magnesium do. It fucks with the neurotransmitters, so you could be a neurodivergent. Because you don't want to be a neurotypical. Because a neurotypical is a fucking NPC. They just regular people that don't have no hope, no dream, no motivation, no identity, no individuality. They have nothing. They're lost souls right now. Most of them are going through the worst periods of their life, and they have no lives. You know, because they're neurotypical. They only think about the problems. They don't get to the solutions, and they don't understand the pattern. But a neurodivergent is a motherfucker who gets to the solution, who see the fucking problem, who understand what the fuck is going on, and like, yo, this shit is fake. Y'all motherfuckers is fake and ain't scared to say that shit. So, the magnesium help your neurotransmitters so you could be a good neurodivergent. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting ready to get out of here because I want to smoke my blunt. And the longer I smoke my blunt, the longer I talk to y'all, I'm going to just keep doing this. And then start talking, and then it's going to go out again. So, I really want to smoke my blunt. And I want to try to watch. I be trying to do a lot in one day, and it don't be enough time in a day for me. You get what I'm saying? And I think I'm being a procrastinator because I hate shopping. Anybody who know me, I hate all kind of shopping: food shopping, clothes shopping, car shopping, house shopping, all the kind of shopping I hate. I don't like shopping. That's why I like being busted and disgusted. But I'm gonna do it with a smile because I know we need these things. And my daughter is like on my top, so I tried to do it with a smile. When I be out in the world like, hey, how's your day? And I be like, oh, how many more things we gotta get? Because I don't like shopping, but, it has to be done. You get what I'm saying? So I gotta go do it. And I unfortunately, I gotta be the one. Sometimes I be like, why I couldn't be the fucking kid? But then I would still eventually have to grow up and be an adult. I want to be a kid. I want to always be a kid. You know what I'm saying? So let me get out of here and go see if my daughter ready. I pray that everyone is staying focused, positive, and productive. I pray that everyone has a hedge of protection over their individual bodies. I pray that everyone, I pray that everyone stays busted and disgusted. Remember, busted and disgusted doesn't mean the things that you have, the things that you got, the car that you're driving, the home that you're living in. None of that. Busted and disgusted can mean you can feel busted and disgusted at that moment. You could feel not like yourself. You could feel messy as hell. You could feel mentally unstable. You could feel suicidal, homicidal. You could feel whatever you want to feel at that moment. And it could feel so messy that you just feel busted and fuck disgusted. You don't feel like your best version of yourself. You don't feel like the beautiful version of yourself. But always remember that you're highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and blessed. That's why I tell y'all that. Because I know what it feels like to be busted and disgusted. I don't just say I'm busted and disgusted because I be getting up on here and I don't be dressed all the time and all that stuff. Because I know me. I don't have to share what the typical world is sharing, performing, and showing up. Oh, I got this, I got that, I got that. No, I know that if there's an event and I need to show up, I'm going to show up as a whole motherfucking different person. And y'all going to be like, goddamn, Blanche, you clean up nice. I did not know. You look like rich bitch. And that's why I feel comfortable being busted and disgusted. But busted and disgusted for me is, when you feeling your worst, when you feeling busted and disgusted inside, but in your mind You know that the Most High is with you. You know that you're highly favored. You know that you still look good. You get what I'm saying? You still look great. I look good. I look good. Oh my. You know, I'm just saying. You still look like that. And you know you still look like that. And you know you highly favored. You get what I'm saying? And the Most High be coming through for you. Then yeah, you busted and disgusted, highly favored, handsome, beautiful, and bliss. And stop saying blessed, because blessed means to be less. And stop saying enjoy. Don't enjoy shit. Say joyful or joy, because why do you want to end it? Y'all know I be playing with these motherfucking words. So y'all better scroll down, and when I be dropping these gems, stop. No, joyful. Joy. Be joyful, because the Bible don't say it. It don't have that word in there. It don't say enjoy. It say be joyful, have joy in your heart. Be joyful. Be joyful, children of the Lord. Be joyful, have joy in it. Don't, you know, when you think about end, why would you want to end this shit? Why the fuck? So no, be joyful. Be blissful. Don't be less, because that's what blessed means, to be less. Like, y'all better watch out of the words that y'all speaking and casting these, you know what I'm saying, curses and spells over y'all motherfucking life, you know what I'm saying? Understand what you're saying out your mouth and really go read the word, because it really teach you this shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't just know this shit because I was sitting in somebody's classroom, because most of what I know can't a motherfucking teacher teach me. Couldn't nobody on this earth teach me, you get what I'm saying? No, I know a lot of what I know from reading, research, and going down rabbit holes, having my own fucking mind for my own motherfucking self. And you don't have to take my opinion, my thought, or belief. I don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? Is listen, who get it, who don't. I'm not gonna debate with you. You get what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that you can be feeling at your worst. You get what I'm saying? Watch the words that you speak out your mouth, because you're cursing yourself. Yes, be busted and disgusted, highly favored, handsome, beautiful, and bliss. Stay focused on what you want for yourself. Stay positive in that and stay productive in that. It don't have to be something big. You can take baby steps. It could be something so fucking little and so insignificant, because let me tell you, the little insignificant things lead up to the big things. Stop waiting for something major to happen and do the small things. Okay? Because that's going to get you the big thing. That's why I say stay focused, positive, and productive. Stay positive. Believe in your motherfucking self. People ain't going to clap for you, and you don't need nobody to validate you, because guess what? You was born alone. You going to die alone. So sometimes you got to walk the journey alone, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It'd be much better sometimes, because you don't have to worry about all the voices and opinions and the attitudes and the compromise and the confusion and stuff like that. You get to really be in your own, thrive and strive in your own truth and create what you really want to create. So with that being said, stay focused, positive, and productive. Life going life, people going people. They going to throw you fucking lemons. They going to throw you tomatoes. But if you ain't throwing them bitches back, or motherfucking squeezing their eye, because it burned a little better, then I suggest you to get out here and make fucking juice. Make sauce, because you got it. You got the juice. You got the sauce. You it. You is it. That little voice in your head that be like, you can do it. That's the true version of you. Believe you. Trust you. What Mr. J say the other day? Because I had to come home and write it down. Remember when I had Mr. James on here? I said, what you got for the words? What you got for the people? What you going to say? He said, trust your thoughts. Trust your mind. That nigga is 75 years old. That's what he said. That was his encouraging words to y'all. And I said, you know what, Mr. J, so thrilled. You know what I'm saying? That's the realest shit he done dropped. Let me go write that down so I can remind myself that too. Because we ain't just talking to the people. This shit, I'm talking to myself too. So yeah, trust your thoughts. Trust your mind. Believe in you. Don't doubt you. So with that being said, stop letting these fucking people projections be your reflection. That ain't who the fuck you think you are, who you said you was, and the damn sure ain't who the Most High said you was. You get what I'm saying? So when these people be out here throwing shade and motherfucking hate, you need them. You gonna need the little hate. You know what I'm saying? If you got 17 haters, what Cat Williams say? Get one more. You need them. You get what I'm saying? They help you go a little harder. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, if you got them, fuck them. Don't listen to what they say. What you gonna do? You gonna dust yourself off, fix your motherfucking collar. You gonna get up in that mirror. You gonna reaffirm yourself, confirm yourself to who the fuck you is. You gonna be like, I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am love. I am joy. I am a billionaire. I am this. Whatever you want to tell yourself. Sometimes you gotta act like you motherfucking be delusional and crazy and motherfucking lie to yourself until it become the truth. Why you think they got mirror and water in the bathroom? They brought the beach to the bathroom. They done put 2 elements in the motherfucking bathroom with you so you could cast the curse on yourself. Because when you're sitting in the mirror telling yourself something, that's Mirror, that's a portal that's made of sand. Mirrors are made of sands, which is a mineral that you can use that got spells. And then you got water. Water holds memory. People use water to, is that, and then they put it in a little square room and told you it's the fucking bathroom. No, you better get in there and speak positive to yourself. The same way you would speak to a plant and you see a plant, it'll change. You are a plant. You made up of the same fucking elements of a plant. Speak good to yourselves. And then when you get out there from speaking good to yourself, you get out there, you get a fucking people hell. You be like, fuck you, don't say that about me. I say that about you. Fuck you. You don't even like you. I like me. I love me. Fuck you. You don't like me, so what? Now watch me go to the little low. You know? That's what you do. You get what I'm saying? And then you smile. And you go do you. And be the best fucking version of you. Until then, I pray that everybody stay mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually rich, wealthy, and healthy. Please read y'all scripture. Please pray. Whatever it is, pray. You know what I'm saying? Write it down. Journal it. Whatever you want. Focus on that. Fuck the problem. Get to the fucking solution. You understand what I'm saying? It's easier to get to that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep focusing on the problem, you're going to keep getting more of it. Focus on the fucking solution so you could change. You could be the change that you want to see. You get what I'm saying? It all starts in your mind. It starts in your heart. As within, as without. As above, as below. I mean, I gotta go because I gotta go be, I can't be a real nigga and I can't be an entertainer. I gotta go be a real mom. I gotta go be a real girl. I gotta go be a real woman. So I gotta go do the shit that none of us like to do. I gotta go do some adult shit, you know. Little shopping, the house, the food, the things we don't want to do to be able to do the things that we want to do. Yeah, I gotta go do a lot of that shit today. So until then, I pray that y'all have a hedge of protection over y'all individual bodies, the vehicles that y'all traveling, whether it's air, land, or water. Making sure y'all get to and from y'all journey safely, giving y'all grace, mercy, and longevity over your body. Peace, love, blissfulness.